Hey guys, this is Football Chap companion for Everton, Southampton. Everton's last game at Goodison Park. So yeah, interesting to see. I think this is why this is the early kickoff, right? Everyone can say goodbye. Just heard someone say on the broadcast, "Oh, it's like a funeral in so many ways." Oh, fucking hell, man. Talk about being dramatic. You've got, yeah. No, it isn't, a nice old ground. I hope we got an Everton fan crying here. I don't know if anyone else is watching this, but, you got to move on, haven't you? You got to, this new stadium Everton will go into. It does look a great stadium, and you got to move with the times, I know everyone will have the connections and the memories of Goodison Park, and how long have they been doing it? 1892 or something? 1892 to 2025. It's unbelievable, really. But you got to move with the times. You've got to get into the modern era, the 21st century. And sometimes you got to say goodbye to things to evolve and move on. And I'm sure after a little while, the new stadium will be we'll have the new memories and you know, new feeling for it. Place like home. Just takes a while, it just takes a while. Tell you what I don't understand though is when there's a new ground and everyone's going into the new stadium. And like I listened to a podcast yesterday about Everton and Goodison Park, and like one season ticket holder was like saying, "Oh, but I'm gonna miss the people I sat with. I've been sitting with them for the last 20 years, or some people 30 years, some people 40 years. They're like family." And yeah, I get it. I can understand. But what I don't understand is why those season ticket holders won't be sat together in the new stadium. Shouldn't the people at Everton know? Okay, this season ticket holder, Mr. Moyes, is sat at this seat. Oh, and he's been sitting next to Mr. Pickford for 20 years. Why don't we put all these groups of season tickets that are together in the new stadium? I never understood that. Here we go. Coleman, O'Brien, Braithwaite, Mikolenko in the back. Gay in Ghana. Of course, Pickford in goal. And then McNeil, Decore and India. And then Beto up front. But that new stadium does look nice. On the docks, just looks so good. Calvert-Lewin on the bench. Okay, Michael Keane, Patterson, Young, Alcaraz. Here's Southampton. They've kind of improved a little bit, haven't they? They're playing a 3-4-3-2. Ramsdale in goal. We've got Harwood, Bells, Wood and Stevens. Bree, Downs, Aribo, Wellington. And then we've got Diblin, Suleimani and Fernandez up front. When I was listening to the podcast yesterday, like it was a goodbye to Everton. Let me just see. Let me see what podcast it was. I'm sure everyone who's connected to Everton also Yeah, it was the Athletic FC podcast. Goodbye, Goodison. No, it was an enjoyable, interesting listen. And some of the fans were saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna miss the poll. I'm gonna miss my view being obscured by the poll." I was like, "What the fuck, you know?" Like, Jesus Christ, man. You're paying, what, £1,000 for a season ticket for your view to be obscured by a poll. I know it's all part of it, you know, it's all part of what Goodison Park is. But this new stadium, you know, and you know, if they miss it too much, they can go and watch one of the women's games, because aren't the women gonna play there? So it's not like it's getting torn down. Here we go. Beautiful day for it too. But Southampton have played all right the last couple of weeks. So can you imagine? Can you imagine the last game at Goodison for the men's team? You got to say that now, haven't you? For the men's team, in case you offend anybody. You know, like when Harry Kane was obviously talking about England's men's team, because he's talking about him, you know, and his team and his experiences. And he said, you know, it's been a long time since England have won anything. And all the women were like, excuse me, Mr. Kane. It's like, come on, it's a bit of common sense. Of course, he's talking about the man's game, because he was, you know, he's getting questioned. He's the captain. Fuck, you know. But it's good as well, you know, they've got safety Everton, and they're going to go into this new stadium, you know, all positive. Definitely think they need a striker though. Do not rate this Beto. Calvert-Lewin's just, I don't know, he's always injured, isn't he? Oh, here we go. Oh, oh, well done, Pickford. Pickford shaking his head. I think he's shaking his head there at his centre half. Who was it? O'Brien. If my voice sounds weird, I got a little cold that's not fully coming out. It's annoying. So I've just kind of got this sexy voice. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. Is Everton on the right hand side? Hey up, who's that? Here we go. Ooh, good ball. Good ball. Great ball, that. Yeah, Everton fans clapping. That was a very good ball. Corner. Corner for Everton. Go on, Braithwaite. Ooh. Edge of the box. Oh, see. Fell to Beto, and just like I said before, like I said 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, do not rate him. Onside too. You know, I guess it is fizzed in, it's blasted in, to be fair to him, but you don't really need to control it. Use the power of the shot to, you know, redirect it towards goal instead of controlling it and then passing. I know it's easy for me to say sat here, but isn't it just a bit of fucking common sense? Like, that ball's getting fired into you. Yeah, if you want to follow me on X, it's at Football Chapp. Remember, 2 P's. Ah, there we go. Got a goal. We got a goal. Just wrote a tweet about Beto, and as I'm writing the tweet and sending it, boom. Fucking hell. Yeah, Everton 1-0 up. 5 minutes. And Dia. So this Braithwaite. Braithwaite plays it in. Oh. Then Dia gets it, and he just bends it in. Oh. Got all the Evertonians standing up. Yeah. Look at them all loving it. Loving it. So that'll settle everyone down. Here comes Southampton now. Oh, was it gone out of play? No, well done. Kept it in. Oh, is that a foul? There's Rooney in the stands. With his boy behind Chapp. Pickford shaking his head a lot this game. See, well, it looks absolutely boiling. Go on, there's Coleman. And what about City yesterday? I think it's fucking terrible, to be honest. This guy, Guardiola, the spitter. The always spitting, isn't he? Fucking hell. Always, you know, this guy's been the best ever. You know, this Manchester City team is the best ever. Guardiola is the best ever. He's everything, you know, we've always wanted. It's amazing. He's better than Ferguson. He's better than Mourinho. You know, he's better than Wenger. You know, he's better than all of them. He's better than Carlo Ancelotti. He's the best. He's revolutionised football. And maybe he has. Got that Joe Roll coughing up along there. And, but how can you be this, you know, money's not a problem. Money is not a problem for Manchester City. You know, they've got the best manager supposedly in the world. And, you know, to be fair, he has proven it, you know, 3 in a row, 4 in a row, whatever, trebles and all that. So, okay, fair enough. He's been at the club 9 years, is it? 9 years. Will it be 10 years next season? And in his 9th year, after building these amazing teams, he might not qualify for the Champions League, might not even be in the top 4, might not even be in the top 5. And he's not won anything. In January, he spent 200 million or 300 million. And at the end of the season, you don't get anything. But this guy is supposed to be the best ever. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that is embarrassing. Like, how does that happen? How does that happen in your 9th season where you've built it? You've built that club. Those are your players playing your system. You know, they know it in and out. And then in the 9th season, you're not even maybe getting 5th. You might be 6th. And you've not won anything. That's fucking terrible. Terrible. You know, fair play to Palace, and, you know, Henderson should have been sent off, but he wasn't. Score your penalty. You know, instead of sideways passes. How many sideways passes did they do? Like sideways, robotic, stay in my box, stay in my space. No freedom, no creative freedom. Pass it now. 1, 2, 3, pass. Let's stay in my box, don't go forward. Okay, cut inside. Okay, that's fucking programmed bullshit. And then kind of Guardiola losing his rag at the end with Henderson. It's like, fuck off, you absolute smacktass. This from a team that say to Arteta, stay humble. Stay humble. What an absolute fucking clown. Stay humble. You might be sick, sunshine. You've won nothing. You know. And shouting at Henderson, say it's not fair. Well, now there's cheating with the money, but you fucking do it. Absolute clowns. A nation state behind you, and you can't even get fifth. Fucking hell. Like, how does one player, Rodri, get injured and just the house falls down? Way up here, Southampton. But Wharton, what a great player Wharton is. Just next level, isn't he? You know, I think, imagine Wharton at Liverpool. Fucking hell. Frightening, frightening. And I saw a lot of things online about United when, who was it? Neville. When Gary Neville said, oh, you know, I think only Fernandes would get into the Tottenham team. And everyone was kind of, oh my God, how can he say that? Well, both are 16th and 17th, you know, it's a flip of a coin. And like Roy Keane saying yes. Oh, the linesman's fallen over. Assistant referee or whatever the fuck you call him now. And like Roy Keane ruffling some feathers saying he doesn't think players would want to go to United. And then people like the arrogance. And the arrogance of some players saying, that's terrible that. He doesn't know what he's talking about, Roy Keane. This is Manchester United. This is Manchester United, this. Pogba came to us. Pogba came when we didn't have any Champions League football. Ibrahimovic came. You know, start reeling off these names. The problem is, that was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago, and nothing's improved. The ship has continued to sink. So maybe at 10 years ago, you thought, okay, you get Ibrahimovic in, you get Pogba back, you know, you get these players. Okay, we've got no Champions League, but, you know, we're building something. You know, it's nothing's changed, and we're 16th. We're 16th. So why, and the team is run terribly. The club is like infected. So why would anyone want to go to United? What, on 16th? Like, look at all these strikers that all the teams need. Arsenal need a striker. You know, Liverpool need a strike. Oh shit. Oh. Beto again. See, Beto. So Liverpool need a striker because, you know, not really got an out-and-out striker that's any good. Arsenal need a striker. Chelsea need a striker. Manchester United need a striker. If you are a quality striker, who's at the bottom of that list? Manchester United are at the bottom of that list. 16th, 17th, not won a game in 8 games. Terribly run club, you know. So this kind of idea that, oh no, players will still come to United because it is Manchester United. Absolute clowns. Even Everton want a new striker, I reckon. There's Beto's dog shit. And Beto's dog shit. Calvert-Lewin is always injured. You know. Aston Villa, you know, if Rashford doesn't stay at Villa, you know, Aston Villa need a striker, you know, because they sold Duran. So, at this moment in time, if you've got Aston Villa knocking at your door and you've got Manchester United knocking at your door, who are you going to go to? You're going to go to Aston Villa. It's a better run club. They've got better chances. You know, their midfield creates far more than Manchester United's midfield for the strikers. So, you know, one club's challenging for Champions League. One club's lucky not to be relegated. They might not even reach 40 points. You know, and getting beat 18 times in a season is fucking awful. It's embarrassing. If you're this mighty Manchester United and that's why people will come to you, to get beat 18 times in a season. And then you might think, well, before, you know, Pogba went to United because we paid 80 million for him, even though we gave him away for free. You know, paid him a high salary, high wage. The club's, you know, announcement to the footballing world is, we've got no money. Even though Sir Jim Ratcliffe's a billionaire, even though the Glazers, who have put nothing in the club, are billionaires. Apparently, Manchester United are destitute, you know, of, we were going to go broke. We were going to go broke in January, all this bullshit. You know. So, we can't pay huge amounts in transfer fees anymore. Maybe we can't give crazy salaries, wages anymore, which might not be a bad thing, because, you know. So it would just be down to choice. I don't think teams would. I don't think players would necessarily now, 12, 13 years of failure, you know, choose Manchester United because it's Manchester United. That it is Manchester United's gone. That was Alex Ferguson's era. You know, we've been through about 20 fucking managers since then. Here's Southampton on the left-hand side. 25 minutes gone. Everton 1, Southampton 0. Don't think I mentioned it before, but yeah, Ashley Young's come on for Coleman. Oh, yup, here we go in the box. I hope. Here's Beto, is it? What happened here? Didn't look like anything serious. Young's gone down. Little knock, was it? Let's see here. So Ashley Young, don't know, bit weird. It's a bit of a weird one. Oh. Apparently online commentators are baffled why Coleman went off. Apparently run straight down the tunnel after early exit in Goodison Park farewell. Nobody knows why he's gone. Uh-oh. Hey up. And Everton have scored. Is it offside? Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Everton playing it out. Southampton playing it out from the back, just passing it around. This is what got them in trouble in the first place. They can't do it. Let's see. Let's see. Do they get caught in possession? Do they lose possession? Yep. That's what it was like a few weeks ago. Play it out from the back. Get to the halfway line. Lose possession at the halfway line. Then come back and defend. Free kick to Everton now. That O'Brien and Braithwaite should really be doing more in these positions. They're fucking huge. Not the best free kick, but... Here we go in the box. Oh, is that in? Is he offside again? So then, yeah, I think, you know, Manchester United getting beat again on Friday. Tottenham getting beat again on Friday. Jesus. You know, just absolutely awful, isn't it? Right, both of them. Both of them just being so poor. with supposedly good squads, you know. I honestly think Tottenham will win the Europa Cup, even though I'm a Manchester United fan. Like I wrote this tweet the other day, maybe some of you might agree. And like I've seen some, videos of people, Manchester United fans online, and they're quite popular figures, have successful channels, of course, 10, 100 times bigger than this, of course. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, being a Manchester United fan or any fan. Just like when people say, don't tell Liverpool fans how to feel. Yep, completely agree. But these people online that I've been watching have been saying, you're a Manchester United fan, you should want Manchester United to win. And you need to back these players so they have confidence for Wednesday and to win. Alright, fair enough. If that's your opinion, fair enough. Me personally, I want the place to burn the fuck down. Now you've got Ineos now. Ineos, who helped out the Glazers. They are thick as thieves. Both of them have not got a clue about football. They do not know their arse from their fucking posh elbow. Okay? Absolute morons. And you can see that by the decisions they've made. They are viruses of the club. Manchester United are getting abused every season. Money just getting raped out of them. It's an abuse that what's happening to Manchester United Football Club. They are a virus, and Manchester United are the host. Now what you do with a virus is you let it feel the heat, you burn it out. You let it feel the heat, you burn it out, you get sicker, and that's then to get better. So I think, and I want Manchester United to lose the Europa League final on Wednesday, because I don't want that win papering over any cracks, giving anyone any false dawns, and giving this ownership of the club a little pat on the back to rape it even more. I want to devalue the club, lose everything, burn it the fuck down so they leave. Make Manchester United feel the heat. They don't win the Europa League, good. Be financially, feel the heat, good. Can't buy new players and probably do shit again, good. Because that means this cash cow will dry up. And once it's dried up, the virus will go elsewhere and leave its host. That's what I want to happen. And then we can start getting better. Then colour will come back to Old Trafford. But this, let's have false. Let's win. Oh, we're great. We've won the FA Cup. Oh yeah, we're great. We've won the League Cup. Oh, see, we're still winning things. We're still winning things. Oh, great. See, we're in a final, another final, the Europa League final. These are papering over cracks. It's terrible. I'm like, oh, great. And then we'll get in the Champions League. And then it'll all start all over again. And we're getting players and this and that. It's just bullshit. Get these owners out of the club. Get them gone. But, I guess if United fans want them to win, yeah, okay. But the problems Manchester United have had this season is because of Ineos. It's embarrassing. Whole summertime last summer, touting the Manchester United job to every fucking manager. And everybody knew it. Ten Hag knew it. And nobody went to Manchester United. So what do Ineos do? They don't sack Ten Hag. They extend his contract. They give him what, 200 million, 300 million? And then they sack him in November. You know. And they replace him with a manager who didn't want to come. He wanted to come, next month. And Manchester United said, now or never, Ruben, now or never. Why the fuck was it now or never in November when you didn't back him in January? So he's got to put square pegs in triangle holes and try to make it work. But because Ineos didn't know that, Ineos just thought, oh, this Portuguese manager is great. Oh, he's great. He's done good there in Portugal. He'll do good in England. Not realising that it's playing a different system. Like the morons. They must have just thought, he's good, he's winning. He beat Manchester City in the Champions League. Must be great. Okay, he can do it at Manchester United. Not realising that the players, who are fucking moronic, couldn't do it for Ten Hag, couldn't do it for Ole, couldn't do it for anyone. But one Amarin who plays a completely different system to get a tune out of them. Asking rock and roll singers to sing choir. Just not gonna happen. Yeah, they're singers, but they're a fucking different type of singer. And then, at the end of the day, they're just East Coast boys, aren't they? Just fucking hell. Just soundbite United. Put the Manchester back in Manchester United. What other fucking pearls of wisdom, as that old fuck said. Not a penalty. .43 minutes gone, Everton 1, Southampton 0. Looks absolutely boiling there. Yeah, see, some guys got the little scarves on their head, especially the old baldies like me. I get it. Watch it. That's going to be a foul now. Ooh. 2 minutes added time. Southampton again, try to play it out from the back, just keeping hold of it. Guys, you're losing, mate. You're losing. Bit of urgency, no? Terrible. Here come Everton. Oh, here we go. What a great goal. Wow. Deer again. Wow, what a through ball that was. But again, playing it out from the back. Oh. Wow, look at that. But great, what a great time to score it just before half time, making it 2-0, yeah. Game's done. Oh, come on. Checking for offside, VAR. Come on. No. It's well onside. Well onside. Yeah, I think that's been confirmed. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's half time. Yeah, but very easy for Everton, in control. Well, great time to get your second. But what was I saying just before that goal? Guys, you're losing a little bit of urgency, and then knock it up forward, just fucking loses control, and then boom, goal. And that's the Premier League. That's why you got relegated. You know, got to do better. Okay, guys, I'll see you after half time. Okay, take care, guys. Anyone who's watched, I'll see you after half time. Okay, thanks, guys. guys. Ready for this second half? Is it ever gonna start? Jesus. Here we go. What's going on? Okay, it's a free kick. So yeah, this is I think only Everton now. Maybe 3-4 this, to be honest. Okay, swung in. Back post. Oh. Oh. This obsession by Southampton to play it out from the back and have some sort of philosophy. Okay, no. It might work in the Championship, and I'm sure it will work again next year, but doesn't work in the Premier League without the players to pull it off. It's a higher league, higher level. Southampton just keeping hold of the ball. Still just keeping hold of the ball, not really. And let's see how long it takes for them to lose possession. Here they are on the left. Oh, well, you just got fouled, so. Just saw at half time on X that the keeper from Villa, Martinez, apparently has an offer from Manchester United. Wow. Wow. But I thought he had offers from Saudi as well. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Fucking hell. Oh, awful shot. Awful shot by Southampton. Oh, great turn. What a great turn that was. He was at Beto. That was amazing, Beto, mate. Wow. Was it Beto or Decore? Corner for Everton. Swung in, back post. Oh, I think it's another corner. Oof. Good defending there. Is that head injury? Head injury. Oh, looks a bad one. Looks a bad one. It's very painful. So when you start seeing players kicking the ground because of the pain, you know that's not very nice. What's going on? No, it is interesting, because I live in Taiwan. And, the Asian men, even the old men, they've all got good hair. These Asian guys, these Taiwanese guys, have always got good hair. Even like the 70, they got good hair. I'm just looking at, even me, I'm bald, But I'm just looking at the crowd at Goodison. Just so many bald heads that it's been a while. Oh, awful pass by Everton. It has been a while since I've seen so many bald heads. Don't know what is in that Asian DNA, but it's brilliant for hair. Keeping the hair. Oh, another bad pass by Southampton. Here come Everton. Oh, well done. Who's that? Oh, Jesus Christ. McNeil. So West Ham, Nottingham Forest will be an interesting one. 9:15. Talk 9:15 Taiwan time, that is. Brentford, Fulham, Leicester, Ipswich, and then later on Arsenal, Newcastle. Got a feeling Newcastle might do something there. Got a feeling. Ooh. Oh. Beto again. Couldn't hit a barn door, this fella. He couldn't hit a barn door. I was trying his best, bless him, but for me it is not good enough. 56 minutes gone, still Everton 2, Southampton 0. Oh, good ball. Okay. I'm quite excited tomorrow. I really love the lottery. And Taiwan has a rollover, so 600 million Taiwanese dollars. I absolutely love the lottery. I don't drink, I don't smoke, don't really, go out anywhere. Don't really buy myself any new clothes, really. But what I do is drink a shitload of lattes and do the lotto. Beto again. It's a foul. I think that was a foul. Push in the back. I wonder if Ramsdale will go anywhere in the summer. Wonder if he'd do a better job at United than Onana. Like I tweeted yesterday, if Onana played for Crystal Palace, Crystal Palace would have lost that game 13-1. Some Aribo, Sulemana and Wood off for Southampton. Smallbone, Stewart and Archer on. Just like that, Southampton couldn't play like a 1-yard ball. They're in midfield and you got midfielders that can't play a 1-yard ball. And their philosophy is playing it out from the back. It's absolutely mental. the right wing now for Everton in the box. Ooh. Garner headed it well wide. It was Garner that played it out wide, and then that header, yeah, it's too much on it. Way too much. Oh, here's Southampton. Oh, great save, Pickford. Not the best there. Was that Young? Not the best. Oh, terrible shot. Everton throw in. Everton substitution. Jacori coming off, saying goodbye. McNeil coming off too. Oh, is he leaving in the summer? Because he looks very upset. Is he crying? Bless him. .65 minutes gone, still 2-0. I think there's another goal in this somewhere. I think Everton will get it. Everton playing it back. Back to Pickford now. I think if United are making offers for Martinez, I'd make an offer for Pickford. Oh, here we go. Down the left-hand side for Everton. Oh, it's a good ball, actually. Around the penalty area, nobody was there. Cleared by Southampton. It's got to be the worst sponsor ever. Roll bit. Fucking roll bit. What's that? Oh, it's good defending. Come on, Everton. Jesus, taking the time with this. And how's everybody feeling with their mental health? Hope everyone's feeling good. If you are feeling down or know anyone who's feeling down, like I say in most of my companions, there is a link in the description for anyone who's feeling down, anyone having any problems with the mental health. There is a link to a page that can hopefully help you, point you in the right direction. I've been struggling for 2 years. 2 years with my depression. Difficult, so difficult. Like every day I think about killing myself. It's crazy. Just think about the future, and the future's no hope. Just think about, just how my life is now, and I'm like, this is it. I'm 45 years old, and this is what I've got to show for it. I know every day is a new day, and I know things can happen like that sometimes, but it's quite difficult sometimes. So I hope everyone's feeling good, and if not, I hope that NHS link can provide some help. It's a difficult place to be. Oh, it's got to be a foul ref, no? 70 minutes gone, still 2-0. I do kind of manifesting the past few years, kind of trying to say positive words, positive sentences, like a mantra really, just repeating every day, every week, you know. Just write it down in kind of a planner that I've got, you know, just every week just write positive words down and, you know, visualize the life I want, visualize the things I want to get in my life. Yeah, so maybe that is something you can do too if you know, you're feeling down. Braithwaite's got a little injury there. He's rubbing his hamstring, signalling to the bench. Attendance is 39,201. What's the new capacity like at the new stadium? It's got to be like 50,000, no? Got to be. Here we go, here's Southampton in the box. Nope, again. There's just no real quality for Southampton. It's just so mediocre. Corner for Southampton. Mikalenko's great. Great defending. Yeah, Braithwaite's coming off now. Yeah, just pulled up before, didn't he? Calvert-Lewin looks like he's coming on. Keane's coming on. Yep. And the Diaz come off. Wow. Keane and Calvert-Lewin come on. His contract comes up in the summer, right? Finishes. Are they going to renew it? Good player, Mikalenko, isn't he? Always works hard. Good defender. It's like when you talk about United, you know, these players, sometimes they give you a 6, sometimes they give you a 5, sometimes they give you a 4. You know, sometimes, occasionally, they might give you a 7. Fucking hell, terrible header by Southampton. But like someone like Mikalenko is always maybe a 6.5, right? Every week 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. You know, would you want someone like that? Just stable performance or ah, terrible, terrible pass. Flick time, but again well defended by Everton. Here we go, headed clear. Hurry up. On the break. Here we go. Here's Everton. Oh, Calvert-Lewin. Oh. You see him trying to hold him off. Okay, Decore, yeah. Thought he was a bit emotional. Then apparently his contract is up in the summer. Yeah, so maybe he is on his way. Good possession there by Southampton. Rode the challenge. I am so tired. Look at there, Andy Gray. Oh, is that not foul, ref? Downs bringing down someone. Oh, Peter Reid. So all the legends are going downstairs now, probably getting ready for some full-time activities on the pitch. keep showing you these nice shots of outside Goodison and all the terraced houses and stuff, the streets, you know. You know, they're all nice stadiums, all the old ones, but you know they're old. You got to. It's like Old Trafford when they're saying, "Do should Manchester United, you know, renovate Old Trafford or go into a new one?" Well, ultimately, you should go into a new one. And I don't understand why, when you get a new stadium, you change the name of where, you know, like Everton's home ground is called Goodison Park. So that's what it should be called forever. Even if it's not at Goodison Park, just Goodison Park. You know, that's what I would do. Because that's the name of where they play at home. Is that a foul? Got 82 minutes. Still 2-0. Look at this Southampton player giving it Ashley Young some, telling him to shut up. Doing all this, then shut up, shut up. Okay, you know, relax, mate. Hope Nottingham Forest win later. I really want Nottingham Forest to get into the Champions League. I hope Newcastle win too. It would be piss funny if City don't make it. City will play Bournemouth on Wednesday night. You know, Brighton and Liverpool. Well, that's Monday night, really, isn't it? Oh, I missed it. Southampton. Yeah, then next week is when it's all over. You've got Nottingham Forest, Chelsea. That is gonna be a game. That Fulham at home to City. Okay, now. You know, Aston Villa at Old Trafford. You know, is that an easy win for them? And then it all comes down to Wednesday for United and Tottenham too. Okay, no, I've got a feeling Tottenham are going to win though. And I heard some people yesterday on a podcast saying they think Manchester United will win because of the history of Manchester United and big games. And then the host was like, really? Like, does history really matter? Like, does it really, you know, you know, play a part in a game like that? A one-off game, a Europa Cup final? Is that, yeah, I think it was Keane. Yeah, I think history plays a part. Well, if history played a part, why United in 16th? Oh, let's be honest. It's a one-off game. These players are morons. Nothing about history will carry on. You know, it's this, maybe they'll turn it on. Maybe, you know, oh, this game's against Liverpool. Okay, we'll try really hard. Oh, this game's against Wolves. Oh, we'll get beat. Oh, this game's against Arsenal. We'll try really hard. Oh, this game's against Bournemouth. Oh, we'll get beat. I don't think you can run a club, be professional like that, and just hopefully win a competition, win a cup with this on-off light switch football, light switch performances. It's a very, very dangerous way to do anything. Stewart just over the bar there. 86 minutes. I don't think there'll be much. Will there be much stoppage time? I guess they'll just want to get the game done. You know, you can see all the poles there in the stadium. It's just shit. You know, it's just an old ground, which, you know, I get people are connected to because it's their ground, but you know, this new ground they've got on the docks does look really nice, and you've got to move with the times, haven't you? You know what I mean? Well, this is, you know, there is a reason why we're still not communicating in Morse code. I'm sure people fucking loved it back in the day, but yeah, you know, there's this thing called email. Yeah, I know, but I really love going beep 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 beep. I know, but it's this email. It's really, you know, it's new. It's a new style. It's amazing, and beep beep. I know, but I just love beeping. I just love beeping my message to you and you figuring it out. You just got to move with the times, haven't you? Oh, fucking hell. Controls awful. Don't go looking at him. Your touch was awful, mate. I think he's bringing it back, right? Bringing it back from previously. Previous challenge. Yeah, Ghana. I wonder if they were given all those scarves, the Everton fans, or they actually bought them. I've got a bad stomach, me. '89th minute. I wonder if the Everton fans will storm the ground, storm the pitch. '90th minute now. 4 minutes. 4 minutes added time. Really, come on, the game's done. Why are we putting 4 minutes? Just get it over with. Let everyone celebrate. Everyone say goodbye. Oh, look at that. Back in the day, Everton kit, 1-to-1 sponsor. Remember that? Look at these Everton fans. Tell you what, man. Give me a Scouser any day. Give me a Northerner, a Scouser any day. A Geordie, a Liverpudlian, Mancunian. Nice Sheffield fella, you know, good, honest people. Oh, here's Southampton on the right hand side. Again, just the quality. Oh, look at that, Leighton Baines on the coaching staff. I wonder if their new stadium, the first game of the season next season, will be televised. Oh, cleared by Everton. What is this, 3-on-3 now? Oh, they've got players back now. Yeah, it's interesting. If Jacory's out of contract, Calvert-Lewin's out of contract. Wonder how many players are out of contract. Wow, so Ashley Young, Begovic will be leaving the club next month. Okay. Anybody else? Is that it? I'm sure. Wow, it says here 15 players out of contract. Fucking hell, every time you go on a page, it's like, you gotta click this, click that. Just fuck off, man. Come on. Some old fella there crying. I'm not knocking him, you know, it's if you've been going to that ground every Saturday and Sunday for 20 years or 10 years or whatever, and you've seen the same people, it's, you know, it is your second home, isn't it? You know, and people get, you know, stuck in that routine. You know, people love routine and familiarity and just knowing where everything is and, you know, who they sat next to, and it's the unknown, isn't it? People hate the unknown. And that's it, is it? And the final whistle's just gone. And I think the stewards of all... Yeah, I thought some people would be running on the pitch. No. But yeah, all the Everton fans staying there, of course. There'll be some activities, won't they? But yeah, Everton have won 2-0. Yeah, it's going to be a huge changes really for Everton this summer. You know, starting next season, it'll be very interesting. But they've got to get some quality in, haven't they, Everton? Because they keep being in the same kind of position every season, and a club like Everton shouldn't really be down the bottom and avoiding relegation and sacking managers to get themselves out of the shit. You know, it's a huge club. A huge club. Great club, isn't it? You know, I like Everton. I like Everton a lot. You know, I like the people. I always like the managers there. You know. But yeah, just yeah, there's gonna be some activities now. I don't know, there's a lot of people on the pitch, like all in yellow. Don't know if they're gonna do something. But yeah, it's a great